across 7 states. One of the hardest hit areas is Nantucket. That is an island about 30 miles south of Cape Cod. Much of that island is shut down, and Lou Borreli joins us now from that island to talk more about it. He is a friend of 9 News reporter Kevin Torres. Good morning, Lou.
Good morning.
What are you seeing right now?
Well, right now, light is up, and it looks like we were spared a good part of the brunt of the storm. There's been some erosion on the eastern and western edges. There was a small cottage that was lost to the sea in the little village of Matticat yesterday. But overall, much better than what had been predicted, so we feel very fortunate.
Does the damage look like it's mainly in the structures of the houses that are kind of on that island? A lot of people have those homes right on the water, and they were worried about them.
Well, there was some flooding toward the middle of the day yesterday with the first high tide, and additional flooding last night with the full moon tide. But as far as I can tell, there really hasn't been as much devastation as you see on the Connecticut coast and certainly out by the Cape.
And what are people doing right now? Do you see anyone kind of coming outside, assessing that damage? Are people talking to each other? Do you have any power?
Well, there was sporadic power outages on the island. We never did lose power here on the South Shore, so that was good. And frankly, you know, I got up this morning. I went down to the coffee shop that I usually go to, and he was open at 5:30, and it's like nothing ever happened.
Wow, you're very lucky because that's not what we're seeing in areas like New York, portions of New Jersey, and the Atlantic City boardwalk just completely torn up. Are you all feeling very fortunate this morning to have escaped the worst of the damage?
Absolutely. You know, as things go around here, this was nothing more than a typical nor'easter that we would normally get in January. Just came a little early.
Okay, Lou, we are so glad that you and yours are all okay. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Of course, that is not the case for everyone up and down the East Coast being affected by this storm. Hundreds of flights canceled and delayed at DIA, so it's affecting us too. Brooke Thacker is live.